All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakutas. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And it's sincere Shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing again, pushing this work in truth and in sincerity. Okay, I want to go on this video, okay, that Yahweh Shah's baptism covers us, okay? So we don't have to go out, you know, and, you know, go to a place of running water and get you know baptized, okay, in the water, okay. um the scriptures are equated as water, okay, living waters, okay. And when you come into this knowledge, okay, you have to understand, okay, that a lot of the things that Yahweh Shah did in the physical, okay, when he was on the scene, okay, represented, you know, uh, it would be spiritual today, okay. So his baptism, it covers us, okay. Now, before I go into that, okay, this is the book of Ephesians 5:26, and it says that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. Okay. So when we go into, these scriptures, okay, once you find something, is wrong according to the Bible, you're supposed to clean that up, okay, and become a better person, okay. And the scriptures, is related to the word. Okay, that's what it's called, the word. Another thing is Yahweh Shah, he is called the word. Okay, as it is written, he said he comes in the volume of the book. Okay, and that's talking about the whole entire Bible from the front to the back. Okay, um, in today's term, um, the Old and the New Testament. Okay, including the Apocrypha. Okay, so it says that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. Okay. Now, when we go into we go from there to the book of Ephesians 4 and 4. It says there is one body. Okay, and that body represents Yahweh Shah. Okay, us as the hopeful elect. Okay, we are part of that body. It's only one body and one spirit. Okay, even as you are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Okay, one God and Father of all, which his name is Yahweh, who is above all and through all and in you all. Okay, so there's only one truth at the end of the day. There's only one way of getting out of here, okay, and making it out of Babylon alive, okay, when the destruction comes, and that's through Yahweh Shah, okay. There's only one way to come on to the Father, and that's through Yahweh Shah, okay. So you could go and get dumped in some water, and it go right back to being wicked, okay. That doesn't mean that you are clean, okay. um Filth from flesh. We're going to the book of First Peter 3:21. It says, the like figure whereunto even baptism does also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, right? Getting dumped in water, right? But the answer of a good conscience towards Yahawashi. Okay? So once you realize something is wrong according to the Bible, okay, you clean it up. And then you have you have a good conscience towards the Lord. You're more answerable. Okay? Now, when we go into the book of Romans 6, it says, what shall we say then? So we continue in sin that grace may be abound, and that's one of the things that a lot of people don't don't get. They think that they can continue to sin just because they have some type of grace. Okay, and you know, only the elect are covered by grace. Okay, um, as it is written, uh, the Lord has respect unto His chosen. Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon 4:15. This the people saw and understood it not, neither laid up this in their minds, that his grace and mercy is with his saints, and that he has respect unto his chosen. Okay? So only ones who has the respect of the Lord, okay, who has the grace, are the elect of the children of Israel. Okay? Um, the Israelites, the elected of the Israelites. It says, God forbid. So you got a lot of people that go, get baptized with, actual water, okay? And then they go right back off to being, wicked, demonic, okay? Because they think that, that they covered. There's nothing wrong, okay? It says, God forbid, right? Which is, of course not. It says, how shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? Okay? It says, since we have died to sin, right? How can we continue to live in it? Okay? So if people die because they sin, because they go off, how can you continue to go off and think that you're going to get rewarded for it? Okay? Continue to think that you're protected by grace. All these people from before have died because, of the sins that they have brought upon them. Okay? The sins that they have done. Okay? You died because of your sin. So now you think that you can continue in sin, and trying to use the Lord's, what he done in vain, you know? It says, know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahawashi, right? So you come into this knowledge of, being an Israelite, okay? You're being baptized into Yahawashi. You're cleansing yourself with the word. Okay, Yahawashi is the word. Okay? It says, uh as many of us as were baptized into Yahawashi, were baptized into his death. Okay? And it says, therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Yahawashi was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also shall walk in newness of life. Okay? So you change your ways. Have a answerable conscience towards Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Do what is told of you. Okay? Do what is told of you. Okay? Because that's our obligation. That's That's our duty, to serve the Lord and keep his commandments. Fear the Lord, keep his commandments. Okay? It says, for if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection. Okay? It says, and it's one of the things that, a lot of Christians, you know, they like thinking that means that they're saved, you know, because the Lord uh died for you. Now all of a sudden you saved, you're protected, you know. Uh and they mix the two, you know. Uh First off, we're never fully clean. We don't know whether or not we are of the elect, you know. But you can try to clean up your ways, based off of what, you know, is written inside the scriptures, you know. And that's one of the things that, these Christians, they come by our camp, or they come by camps, in particular they've been coming by our camp. We try to go into what salvation is, which is a actual physical thing that's going to happen, being delivered, and being lifted up into the sky, and being landing on the chariot where Yahawashi is. That's what salvation is. Okay. Um, but they think that, oh man, I woke up, you know, and I'm walking in a newness of life. So therefore I have to be saved, you know? And they don't understand that conversation, you know, us that are, in this faith, we can have that conversation, but these Christians can't have that conversation, because they don't they still walking in filth. Okay? But they got it mixed up, of them thinking that, um walking in a newness of life, okay, means that they are saved. Okay? That doesn't mean that you're saved, man. Okay? It says, knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, right? That the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. Okay? And they'll say, oh, they say, but then they continue to sin, you know? And then this is the confusion that comes from these Christians. Okay? That you're walking in the newness of life, but you're still sinning. Okay? You don't want to keep what's inside of the word, so you're not fully clean. But then all of a sudden you think that you're saved. Only the hopeful elect can have that. And Christians don't even know who the elect is. The elect is the those that are chosen out of the house of Israel, the lineage, bloodline of Israel. Jacob got his name changed to Israel. A lot of them don't even know who Israel is. Okay? Or the promise that was given unto them. Okay? So, they'll read these scriptures of what Paul, has said, and not understand not one lick of it. Okay? It says, for he that is dead is freed from sin. Right? Now, if we be dead with Yahawashi, we believe that we shall also live with him, knowing that Yahawashi, being raised from the dead, dies no more, right? Death has no more dominion over him. And you can't say that death don't have dominion over you anymore, okay? Because you don't know whether or not you're going to die, okay? Until you can say that you are not going to die anymore, then that's when you can say that you're saved. Okay? When Yahawashi comes, the elect is going to conquer death. Okay? So until you can say that you are for certain, for sure, you don't have to worry about death no more. You got a new body. Okay? Then that's where you can say that you're saved, man. Okay? But walking in the newness of life, that don't mean that you saved. Okay? That don't mean that you clean. We try to clean up our ways, you know, but it's the same thing. Just because somebody goes and get dumped in some water, right? Don't mean that they clean before the Lord. Okay? And that's the same thing for just because somebody may come into the truth. You may know that that you are um you're an Israelite. Okay, you may know the name of Yahawashi. That don't mean that you are going to endure unto the end. Okay, because you can fall out. So we don't. There ain't nobody saved yet until you can say that you're with Yahawashi. He's the savior. Okay, and when you see him in the flesh, when he comes back, then that's when you can say that you're saved. But there ain't nobody saved right now. We trying to clean up our ways, you know. There ain't nobody saved right now. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say shalom till next time.